Hello friend. If you haven't seen it yet, the video for Old Ways is out now, and so I just wanted to share a little bit about the story behind the video with you. I really struggled to come up with a concept for this video. My self-imposed deadline was coming closer and closer, and all I had was this vague idea where I would try to act out parts of what the song was saying, and I knew it really wasn't great, but it was all I had. Thankfully, my wife, and also my camera person, was not going to let me get away with that.
Let's do it one more time.
She's the one that came up with the idea to have multiple locations with the spinning camera shots where we'd have the dark, dark location and the light location, and we'd cut back and forth between the two while we're spinning around. And so she came up with that, but we didn't have the specifics of where that was gonna be yet. Then we woke up on a Saturday morning to one of the foggiest days that I've seen in a really long time. And we weren't planning on shooting that day, but we both looked out the window and we looked at each other and we're like, we gotta get out there ASAP. So we whipped up a quick shot list and we went out to this cool park outside of town that's overlooking the valley, I guess you could say. It's not really a valley in Kansas, but you know what I mean. And so the fog was super thick and dreamy, and it gave this perfect dreary backdrop for the dark part of the video. It was pretty chilly though, and we were out there for a few hours, so we got pretty cold. I think we were out there for so long because it took us a while to figure out the timing for the spinning shots.
Hang on, I gotta do that again. I'm dizzy.
But we were eventually able to get what we needed, and we just packed it up with wet feet, cold. We picked up fried chicken, and then we went home and stayed inside for the rest of the day. And so at that point, we only had 5 days until I was hoping to publish the video, and we only had about 2/3 of it filmed. And so we had to bank on there being a clear sunrise in one of those 5 days before we were trying to publish. And so I wanted to publish on a Thursday, and then it was a Tuesday when we got really nice, clear sunrise. But it was even colder then than it was on the foggy day. And so my fingers about froze. Our gimbal kept freezing up because it was too cold. It would shut off, so we'd record it and Hannah would lift it up and it would just plop out. And so we really struggled to get the last few shots that we needed. And so we eventually did get what we needed, and we called it a wrap. We didn't shoot very much more B-roll or anything like that. And then Hannah went off to work, and I went home to get as much edited as I could because we only had a couple days before it was supposed to get published. And as I was loading it all onto my computer and getting the project set up to edit, I was so scared that we had messed up one of those shots, and they weren't those things that you could just fix in post because it was all done in camera. And so I was just I really, really hope this works out. But somehow, some way we did it, and the edit came together really fast. I think the story helped us do that, going from the walking shots to the spinning, and from the dark to the light locations. It was already kind of planned out with the edit, so it really helped to have that already be put in place. And yeah, so we got the video finished on time, and yeah, I'm really proud of how this one turned out. Old Ways is such a meaningful song to me, and I hope it's meaningful to you, and I'm just glad that we got to be able to give the song the visuals that it deserves. And so again, if you haven't seen it yet, you can click somewhere around here to go watch it. And yeah, thanks so much for all of your support, and we'll see you in the next one.
Trash.
It's plastic.
It's fake. Rude.